In the glittering world of Hollywood, where alliances shift like sand dunes and friendships are often as public as red carpet appearances, Blake Lively has made a subtle yet seismic move that has sent ripples through celebrity circles. The actress, renowned for her poised elegance and sharp wit, recently hosted her second annual Blake Brown Beauty x Stony Clover Lane holiday party, transforming a chic pop-up in New York City's West Village into a haven of festive glamour on a crisp Monday evening. Amid the twinkling lights, artisanal cocktails, and an array of influencers clad in holiday chic, Lively's event was a testament to her burgeoning empire in the beauty and lifestyle realms. But it was what happened after the party, in the intimate, unfiltered space of her Instagram stories, that truly captured the attention of eagle-eyed fans and gossip aficionados alike. As Lively shared a cascade of snapshots from the night, close-ups of meticulously curated gift bags overflowing with her signature Blake Brown serums, candid shots of laughter-filled conversations under fairy lights, and a glimpse of her own radiant ensemble featuring a velvet slip dress in deep emerald, one particular post stood out like a neon sign in a blackout. Accompanying a boomerang video of guests toasting with champagne flutes was a snippet of Sabrina Carpenter's infectious track, Espresso, its upbeat rhythm and cheeky lyrics pulsing through the feed. For those in the know, this wasn't just a casual playlist choice, it was a statement. A deliberate pivot. In a landscape where social media serves as both a stage and a battlefield, Lively's decision to soundtrack her joy with Carpenter's music marked a quiet but unmistakable distancing from her once close confidant, Taylor Swift. The backstory to this rift is as layered and dramatic as a binge-worthy Netflix series. Lively and Swift's friendship blossomed in the early 2010s, forged in the fires of young Hollywood stardom. They were inseparable at galas, their joint appearances a masterclass in effortless cool. Think Swift's iconic red lipstick paired with Lively's tousled waves at the 2014 Met Gala, or their synchronized giggles during a girls' night out in the Hamptons that spawned endless tabloid speculation. Swift even penned a gushing tribute to Lively in her liner notes for the 1989 album, calling her, "the sister I never had but always wanted." Their bond seemed unbreakable, a rare beacon of authenticity in Tinseltown's sea of superficial connections. Yet, cracks began to form subtly at first, like hairline fractures in fine china, until they splintered wide open under the harsh glare of legal spotlights. The catalyst? Lively's high-stakes legal entanglement with director Justin Baldoni over the adaptation of Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel It Ends With Us. What started as a dream project, Lively stepping into the shoes of resilient florist Lily Bloom, navigating love, loss, and domestic abuse, devolved into a nightmare of accusations and countersuits. Lively filed a blistering complaint against Baldoni, alleging sexual harassment on set, a toxic work environment, and a calculated smear campaign orchestrated by his team to undermine her credibility. She detailed harrowing incidents, unwanted physical contact during filming, invasive script changes that veered into personal territory, and a barrage of leaked emails painting her as difficult and demanding. The lawsuit wasn't just a legal maneuver, it was a raw, unfiltered cry for accountability in an industry long plagued by power imbalances. Baldoni's response was swift and savage. His legal squad fired back with a countersuit, flipping the narrative and accusing Lively of weaponizing her A-list status to bully her way into creative control. Among the litany of claims was a particularly salacious one, that Lively had name-dropped Swift during production meetings to intimidate the team, leveraging the singer's global influence as a shield and a sword. Ms. Lively repeatedly invoked her close friendship with Taylor Swift to pressure the production into acceding to her demands. The filing read, complete with timestamps and alleged quotes that thrust Swift, who had no direct involvement in the film, into the crossfire. Fans gasped as details emerged. Swift had been initially subpoenaed to testify about these purported conversations, a move that felt like collateral damage in a war not her own. Though the subpoena was eventually withdrawn amid backlash, the damage was done. Headlines screamed of betrayal, social media erupted in stan wars, and the once ironclad Lively-Swift alliance teetered on the brink. For Lively, the fallout was multifaceted. Professionally, it amplified scrutiny on It Ends With Us, a film already mired in controversy for its handling of sensitive themes like intimate partner violence. Box office whispers turned to roars as audiences debated boycotts, and Lively's carefully cultivated image as the girl next door with impeccable taste took a hit. Personally, the sting was deeper. Swift, ever the guardian of her inner circle, remained publicly silent on the matter, a deafening quiet that spoke volumes. Lively, in turn, began a subtle retreat from overt Swift references. No more Eras Tour shout-outs in her grid posts, No heart-eyed emojis under the singer's engagement announcement to Travis Kelce, no reposts of those nostalgic throwbacks to their squad days. It was a ghosting in plain sight, executed with the precision of a seasoned publicist. Enter Sabrina Carpenter, the pop prodigy whose meteoric rise has been nothing short of a cultural phenomenon. At just 25, Carpenter has evolved from Disney darling to chart-topping siren, her discography a cocktail of vulnerability, sass and synth-pop sorcery. Tracks like Please 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 and Taste have dominated playlists, their music videos, dripping with high-fashion edge and sly nods to her own romantic entanglements, racking up billions of streams. But Carpenter's allure extends beyond the airwaves. She's a swift acolyte, having opened for the Eras tour and earning the elder stateswoman's seal of approval. Their bond is evident in everything from joint dinner dates at exclusive NYC spots like Carbone to cryptic Instagram likes that fuel endless speculation. When Swift and Carpenter were spotted arm in arm at a low-key Italian bistro last month, sharing tiramisu and trading tour horror stories, it was a visual affirmation of their sisterhood, one untainted by the lively drama. So, why Carpenter over Swift for Lively's Instagram reel? On the surface, it's innocuous. A fun, flirty song to match the party's vibe, with lyrics about confidence and allure that align perfectly with Lively's brand of empowered femininity. That's that me espresso, Carpenter croons, a line that could easily underscore Lively's unapologetic glow-up post-feud. But dig deeper and it's a masterstroke of boundary setting. By choosing Carpenter, a peripheral member of Swift's orbit rather than the queen bee herself, Lively signals a nuanced navigation, respect for the broader friendship ecosystem without direct engagement with the source of tension. It's not a full-throated diss, it's diplomacy disguised as curation. Carpenter and Lively have crossed paths before, a group hike in the Hollywood Hills, a mutual shout-out at a Fashion Week after-party, but they're not besties. This pick keeps things light, avoiding the emotional minefield while still tapping into that Swift-adjacent sparkle.